Hey everyone, this is Minion from Minion's Army, and today's video is all about the Royal Ghost Troop. It is a special troop and it's set to expire in a few weeks, but while we have it, let's have some fun. I watched the Clash with Corey video, and so did several of my clanmates, and we came up with several different attacks. The first one is a ghost bat attack like the ones that Corey showed. Then we have UA with a queen charge ghost, Seamus with a bat slap with a ghost, Jackal with a P.E.K.K.A. bow bat with a ghost, Surfer with a ghost bat. I do a reach with the ghost troops. Then we have Bull coming in with another ghost bat, and then finally the last attack that I want to share with you is a queen charge hog attack. I know it doesn't have any ghost troops in it, but yet it's a great attack, and it's worthwhile. If you get tired of watching all the ghost troops, it's worthwhile to fast forward to the end and check out Derp's hit. It's a really skillful one. Let's go ahead and get started with Roscoe's hit here. Let's take a look at the base. So Roscoe is doing a bat attack, or the ghost bat attack, that's similar to the ones that we saw in Corey's video. So I will throw a card up for Corey so you can find it. But basically he's coming in with the ghost troops. The Royal Ghost comes in. It has 12 seconds to do its damage before it is recognized by the enemy defenses. And so he uses the ghost troops in the beginning to set the funnel. As you can see, he's coming in, he's utilizing that moat on the left hand side, pushing the wall wrecker in to take care of the enemy queen and clan castle troops. He pushes on forward, takes care of the eagle, which is super helpful. So now after he gets the eagle dealt with, and he comes through with had a P.E.K.K.A. and an ice golem in the wall wrecker. He's taking care of the other bits of defenses that will harm his bats. So he's trying to take care of the wizard towers and the multi-set infernos. He uses the haste. Look here how he brings the haste in to take care of that multi-inferno. Unfortunately hits the tornado trap and the giant bomb, which takes care of the ghost troop pretty fast. But it's nice to get that tornado out of the way so that the bats don't get tangled up in it and go down with that. So he's pretty confident he's going to get that wizard tower that is over by 10 o'clock. He uses the bat bomb on where the other wizard tower was. So once he got it down to 2 wizard towers, that's pretty easy to manage. One he takes care of with the bat bomb, and then the other he uses a haste with the ghost troop. Alright, we're going to take a look here at UA, and these attacks do kind of develop slowly, so I go ahead and use double time on them. But he is coming in and pushing in towards the eagle. He is also using the ghost troops to set the funnel. Has a queen coming in with healers, so he's queen charging behind that wall wrecker. Takes care of the enemy clan castle troops. Is taking care of some of those skeletons, pushing forward, trying to get to that eagle. Unfortunately, his wall wrecker breaks and he doesn't get right to the eagle. I'm sure he would have liked to got through a few more layers of walls. It's a fresh hit, so the Tesla slowed him down there, did a lot of damage. The king is clearing out the north to make easy access for those ghost troops to come in behind him. So UA has a nice touch with using the king and then bringing in the royal ghost behind the king, like you might use a king and wizard combination. But he is planning on continuing forward. If you notice here, UA does not have any bat spells, so he is using other spells. So he has some haste down for the queen, and to take care of that inferno. Use another haste with the ghost troop on the inferno, and is pressing forward. Used a jump so that he could push that queen and that warden even deeper into the base. And he is still tanking on in. This was a pretty easy triple for UA. Just need to see the variation in not using the bats in that one. All right, so Seamus is coming in. He has a bat slap with ghosts. So Seamus is using the ghost troop right now to set the funnel and to clear a path to start off his his witch slaps. So here we go. Pushing in. I guess you call it a bat slap because it's witches, and then he has the 2 ice golems, the wall wrecker, providing a whole lot of tanking coming in. Pulls that enemy clan castle, has them poisoned. And that wall wrecker, look how deep the wall wrecker is getting. The hound pops, and we see an ice golem and P.E.K.K.A. come out of the wall wrecker and is taking care of that That town hall pretty easily. Ice golems pop and provide a layer of freeze over everything. And here comes in the bat wave as the wizard tower is distracted. Multi-Inferno is frozen, Wizard Tower frozen. As you notice, one of the Wizard Towers is distracted, and the other one he was able to freeze. But he has so much of the base destroyed, even though the Wizard Tower took care of those bats, he is still able to push on. He has an entire army of skeleton troops going along. I know I'm talking fast because I have it on 2-time, but if not, you would be bored to tears. We have some slowed down, not really slowed down, attacks here at the end, but that I just use in single time, but we're going to go with double time. Alright, so now we're on to Jackal's hit. So Jackal's hit is a Peckabobat, and he uses the Ghost Troop to help with the funnel and take care of some of those defenses that are right on the edge. If you notice the base design on this base, we have 4 of the Wizard Towers kind of clustered together, so that makes for easy access. So he's pushing in those ghosts. As you can see, they had giant bombs there in the corner. It's kind of a frustration. I'm sure they were planning on somebody power dropping a bunch of witches there and taking them all out, but Jackal was able to set those off with the Royal Ghost, and now he is pushing forward with his troops. He's got the Wall Wrecker down, the Royals down, the Witches down, and the Bowlers down. So we're looking at a Peckabobat with the Ghosts. So as you can see how the funnel was really nicely cut. Man, the Ghost Troop, it's a great troop. I love it. And I've got an attack, a reach that I do later on in this video. But man, can it really create funnels. So he is continuing to press on. So Jackal he has a little bit of a troop split. He's got his, looks like the Queen and the Warden down in the south. And then the other troops have fizzled off. He's got some skeletons with him, some witches with him, and he is starting the bat wave over at about 5 o'clock. And he's going to work these bats around the base counterclockwise. So he just keeps on freezing that wizard tower, and he is working the bats around the base. So the royals are coming in behind. As you can see, there's a whole mess of witches there. So there's loads of troops left. He is out of spells, although he does have his queen cloak when it comes time. The bats are going to fizzle out. They're coming into 2 wizard towers. Fortunately, the troops kind of floated off to the south and didn't take care of those wizard towers. I would have thought that they would have been in reach, but needless to say, it really didn't matter in the end. He's got so many troops left, still has that queen ability, and can take care of what is left. So nice hit, Jackal. All right, so after Jackal here, we're going to move on. I believe we have Surfer next, and this one also is in double time. Surfer is facing pretty much the 4-square base. I mean, there were some holes in that base, so he could drop some troops in and take care of the middle. And with the Ghost Troop, he pretty well can gut that middle. And he's also taking care of some easy things, some things he can gather with that Ghost Troop. And if you take a look, so he's already at 43, and he's just used the Royal Ghost. And he is going to get, he uses most of his Royal Ghost, and he pushes in with the Wall Wrecker and the Royals here from the south. Let me zoom in a little better for you. And you're going to notice that he's going to get well over 70% without even using his bats, which is tremendous. This is not a lightweight base. I mean, it's not completely maxed. I mean, it's not 120, but it's pretty heavy. So picking on the single set Infernos, as you can see with the single set Infernos, they're no match for the bats, and they are just going to work their way around the base and be available for cleanup as well. So he is not using any air troops for cleanup. That way he doesn't accidentally set off any air bombs or mines that would take out all the bats. So nice hit, Surfer. All right, so this is me. And before I had realized that I needed to do this in double time, I went ahead and recorded it in single time. So we'll just take a look at it. I am picking away at this base, one defense at a time. I'm cutting a funnel into that town hall. So the town hall, that little buffer wall section, obviously we know it's all trapped, or we can guess that it's trapped. This would have been fresh for me, as well, I guess I'm technically a Town Hall 12, but I'm really just barely a Town Hall 12. I've been in Town Hall 11. So as we are pushing in, I don't have my camps upgraded. Most of my troops aren't upgraded either. But anyways, so I'm just moving in. I dropped some archers down there to set off any of the traps. That tornado trap went off, and now I can use that spot to pick on the town hall. I take an extra archer just to move the clan castle troops down and out of the way. So the clan castle was lured by the ghosts when they became visible, and then I used an archer in the south just to kind of pull them down and out of the way. And now I can pick on the town hall and go from there. So I'm at 27%, still have 12 ghost troops left, also the royals and the wall wrecker. I'm going to go for some more of, this was my plan B if I didn't get the town hall down. I had extra troops in the pocket. But I'm just going to pick away at all the outside buildings for percentage. Usually you want to get at least 50%, gives you 2 stars. 51% reveals the Teslas. I would really like somebody else to hit this after me. I do have to say that my spell choice on this one was pretty poor. Normally I go with 3 freezes so that I can continue to freeze the eagle. And if you don't play with sound, as soon as you see the eagle target, you drop your freeze on it, and that will protect your troops. But I don't know. I guess I just didn't plan on it. It's a new troop. I haven't really specialized in this and figured it all out. But I'm at 61%. I did this basic hit, although I did use 3 freeze on 4 separate hits, and I've got 2 75%, 1 74, and then one a little lower, and that was with this account, and then also with a baby Town Hall 11. So it's very effective in getting the reaches and getting the intel, and it's definitely a good way to use the new troop, and it's very fun as well. So give it a try. Alright, so as this one's finishing up, the next one's going to be by Bull, and this is your basic ghost bat attack, and this is just like the ones that Corey had been showing Nick do from WHF, and now we have Bull doing this. It took a while, I have to say. Nick is definitely a pro and very skillful, and This attack is not necessarily going to come automatic with everybody. You have to practice it. So Bull is pushing in. He is taking care of the splash damage. He is going to take care of the town hall. And he is continuing on. And it's kind of a slow to develop attack. This one's not in double time. But you can see how this goes. You want to try and set off any bombs that you can set off. He's coming into that Tesla farm there with his royal ghost. So he's just picking apart this base, taking care of as much damage as he can before he goes with the bats. So he needs to get the wizard towers down or preoccupied. He needs to get the town hall, Giga Tesla, occupied or dealt with. And as you can see, he's trickling in 1 ghost troop at a time. I think I counted it took maybe 3 royal ghosts without any spells to take down that max town hall. So he's got his wall wrecker pressing in. That town hall finally goes down, and his troops are there in the middle, pushing on forward. So he is continuing on with the royals, and he still has, as you see, we have 3 wizard towers up, 2 infernos up, and the eagle up. So the bat bomb goes off to take care of the eagle, to take care of those expos. And with the bomb, you have the potential, depending on the pathing of those the bats splitting. So Bull is just continuing on. He's got the royals took care of one of the infernos, the bats took care of the other. He still has 1 freeze and 1 wizard tower up. So the freeze goes down, and the bats proceed, and you also have the ghost troops nearby in the vicinity, and that wizard tower goes down. We've got bats to spare, and we are on to a cleared base and the next hit. So this is Derp. Derp is new to the clan, so is Jackal and Seamus. good to have you guys. I wanted to show this because this is really skillful. I know I was mostly going to be talking about the Royal Ghost, but as you can see, Derp is working in from the north. He uses a wizard and a P.E.K.K.A. Wizard, it was used to set the funnel for the P.E.K.K.A. to push that P.E.K.K.A. down towards 6 o'clock. Unfortunately, one of the healers goes to the P.E.K.K.A. So there is just 4 healers onto the Queen. It'd be nice if all 5 of them had stayed there, but that didn't happen. So the P.E.K.K.A. and the Wizard have cleared the way for the Queen now to go ahead and walk, and she's going to walk from the 1 o'clock area down to the 2 o'clock, and then he uses the King over at about 3:30 or so, and the King is going to meet up with the Queen, and they're going to walk down that channel that you can see there with that large elixir storage that the Queen's just hitting now. So the goal is just to clear a path to get that Queen deep into that base. He uses a slammer coming in from about 4 o'clock, and the slammer is coming in, hits the archer tower, goes to take care of the Inferno. And here pretty soon, he's continuing on. He's got the Clan Castle troops poisoned, dealt with. You're going to notice that he is not at 51%, so the Giga Tesla on the Town Hall has not activated yet. But he's going to use a miner. And watch this miner come in. You can see where the King is dead there. Here comes the miner. The miner's going to come in, do just a tad bit of damage to that Town Hall, and activate that Tesla. So now he comes in with the Ward and the Hogs, and the Hogs will target. So he uses the Hogs. The giant bomb that's in the bottom of the bomb tower and the Giga Tesla bomb are all going to go off. He uses the Warden ability to protect the Hogs, and he is continuing on with the Hogs and working those Hogs counterclockwise around the base. He uses a few surgical Hogs in at 9 o'clock to take care of that archer tower and also to back hit that wizard tower. And we have the Hogs in on the Inferno Tower, and those Hogs are just going to continue on rocking and rolling. So, great hit, Derp. Glad to have you in the clan. We use that last heal there at the Wizard Tower and the Multi-Inferno. Cleanup troops are down, and this is a very, very skillful attack. Glad to share it with everyone. And you know, the Royal Ghost, everyone can say how overpowered it is, because it is. It's definitely easier to take down the bases. Those of you who say you don't want to work with an event troop because it's going to be taken away, I want you to give it a try because it's fun. So thank you for watching, everyone. If you made it to the end, please subscribe, please like, please comment. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.